What we're going to do is take you through some of the navigation of the current location page, and we'll start off here up at the top section here where this cog symbol is. If we go into here, this is where you can change the first of all the map display mode. So if we tap onto that, you can see you can either get a normal view, which is typical of just a Google map, or a satellite view, which just shows you the photo of the satellite view that you're seeing, or the one that I prefer is hybrid, and we tap on that and I'll show you what that looks like. So we go back into there. I've listed it as hybrid, and if you look at the map now, you can see that this is a combination of both the satellite view and the address. So it's giving you street names as well as showing you what the surrounding ground looks like. So if we go back into that cog setting again, you can also go in here and change how your notifications arrive to your phone. These are the notifications to let you know when the car is being moved, when you've got the motion sensor activated, or when the geofence has been activated. And you can either use a ring or a vibrate or both. And down here in the bottom is important. If you turn this continuous alarm on, it means that if you miss the first alert that you get to the phone, you will continue to be alerted every 30 seconds until you actually confirm it to stop. So it means that you are ensured that you will get an alert when there is something that has been activated. So if we go back to this page again, the rest of the settings here, generally we don't have to do very much with, so we'll leave those go. So back here on the current location page again, the other area where you can change some of the settings is down here in the white location bar at the bottom of the screen. It also shows you a number of features of the or specifications of the app. So you can see here, this is the number of your tracker, your individual tracker. So even though I've changed this to Doug Demo, it's still going to always show me the IMEI number, which is very handy for you if you have to reset it at any stage. It gives you the current address where the tracker has last got a location update. It gives you an idea of the GPS signal and the strength. So if that GPS signal is excellent or normal, you know that's going to be accurate to within about 3 meters. It also gives you an idea of the strength of the mobile coverage in the area. So again, giving you confidence that the data is going to be sent through to your phone. A graphic display of the battery, and also importantly, it lists what firmware version that you have of the app on the phone. So we can go down here further. We've already shown you how to change the nickname here. Navigation is simply an area where if you're unfamiliar with the location where the tracker is, you can press navigation, and similar to the common apps or the navigation apps on the phone, it'll actually take you the quickest and easiest way to get to your tracker. So Street View just gives you an indication of the location where the tracker is. The icon we've already spoken about. Now this is a very important area, the mobile reporting mode. If we tap on this, it'll give you the options of how frequently you want the tracker to update the location. And it varies from 30 seconds all the way through to 2 hours. Now the trackers use very little data when they update, and so potentially you can just leave it on 30 seconds because they're connected up to live power. They will be able to update regularly, and you don't use much data. It won't cost you any more than the $15 that we talked about with the Aldi SIM card on the Telstra network. So you can actually leave it on 30 seconds and be quite happy with that. But if you wanted to, you can change this variation. Please note too that when the tracker is idle, in other words the car's at rest and nothing's happening, the tracker will go into a sleep mode to save draining the battery, and it will then update every hour anyway. So we generally tend to recommend to leave it on 30-second updates. And here, down here, you can actually share your tracker with other people if you so want. And to do that, you go into here and tick this box to be able to share it. And it'll then ask you to set a password that you will need to give to those people that you want to share the tracker with. And so for purposes of this video, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's done and okay. So you can see here that this is your share code here. When you are wanting to share your tracker with someone, they just need to download the free app onto their phone, go into the set or add new tracker section, and put in the IMEI number here of the tracker that you'll have to give them as well. And then it'll ask them for that share code, and you hopefully would have then given that to them, so they enter that 4-digit code and then they're able to see the current location of your tracker.